everybody, and welcome to the first episode of The Power of You. I'm your host, A.J. Stevens.
And I'm Jeralyn. So I'm going to tell you guys what our show is about. I would like to call it a college self-help because we're all young adults. We're trying to make it. And a lot of times when we're chasing our dreams, we forget where we're heading and how we're going to get to where we want to be. So we're about to help y'all make the decision and change your mind. So, A.J., what you got for him?
T.D. Jakes once said, the most powerful thing you can change is your mind. And I was like, ooh.
That's good.
That's deep.
That's real good.
Like, that's a word.
A whole word.
And so he was like, you can change your outfit. You can change your style.
You can change your friends.
You can change your shoes. You can change the people that you that you're with the most. Mm-hmm. But until you change your mind, nothing else will follow suit.
Yeah.
So
it all starts in the mind.
So even if you make all these drastic changes about, where your life is going or what you're doing, until it has to start in your mind. And so I took to social media the idea of I asked the question, what does it take to go from average to great? What are habits of those who have achieved greatness? And surprisingly, I got a lot of feedback. I even got a mixtape. Somebody actually sent me that mixtape. But a lady named Sarah Sheridan said, the great shift from average to great is simply work ethic. It is the person answering the most motivational question, how bad do you want it? Through their actions. One habit of greatness is persistence. If you go hard enough and long enough for yourself, that automatically gains the respect and support of others. Also, another habit is creativity. No person holding the title of being great receive this without being creative. And so and then another person said, this is real good, a guy named Jonathan Fikes, stay learning as much as you can, be unique in your craft, stay true to yourself, surround yourself with people who know more than you, and be willing to give and share.
All in the mind. It's all a mindset.
So we got some great feedback, and it just takes us back to making a decision.
Yeah. In
order to get these results or to get to what the people have said on social media, it first starts in the mind. And so, but a lot of times we don't know how
to get out of the cycle.
Yeah, it sounds crazy that you don't really know how it starts, but it starts in the mind. Yeah. And you don't know how it actually starts there. So, what are some things that could be done in order to clear your conscience or remove those bad habits in order to get the results that we're looking for?
For one, I always say this. I even say this to my friends. The first step is admitting that you have a problem. So when it comes to making the decision, the first step is actually doing a self-evaluation. When you realize that there is a problem or you need to change your mindset or you don't even like where you are right now, you have a problem?
I have a problem.
We can help you. So yes, the first step is just realizing that you don't like where you are. So evaluate yourself. What habits do you have as to why you are stuck in that place? Who are you surrounding yourself with? What are you listening to? What are you seeing?
Back up. Say that second thing again. You said something about who you surround yourself with. Now these folks ain't trying to remove their friends, their best friends that they been hanging with since they was in the third grade. You really think they finna cut them off? See,
we didn't say you have to cut them off. It's just if you change your mindset and they get mad about it, let them go just as well as they came. But if they're really with you.
Anybody who gets mad at you for trying to make advancements towards bettering your life,
yourself, yes.
It can't be your friend. And also, to go along with that, so watching you surround yourself with is forming new habits. Yep. You can't just say you don't want to hang around these people or you've changed your mindset and essentially nothing has changed. There has to be a change once you empty your cup and get it cleaned out, you gotta fill it up with something else. So fill it up with positivity. People surround yourself with like-minded people. Form new habits, and if you don't know.
Oh, can I say something right there?
Go ahead.
I got this sticky note. Yes, I said a sticky note. No, not like Mary Jane, but I put reminders to myself around my mirror and in my room. And so one of the quotes that I look at every morning is, if you want new results, you have to do a new thing. Because if you keep doing the same thing, you'll get the same results. It doesn't matter if you I'm going to change my mindset, blah, 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 blah. But if you're still around the people that pulled you down in the first place and encouraged you to stay down, then you're not doing anything. So you have to change your results.
A habit that I found to be very useful was self-affirmations.
Yeah,
so each day saying things like, I am, and you fill in the blank. or I can fill in the blank.
Yeah.
And constantly remind yourself of your why, because it's your why that's going to keep you going. Because you're going to experience a lot of what's and who's, and the what
how
may be a huge bump in the road, but if you remember your why, you'll always keep going. And so just a few things that can really, help you get to the next level. And always remember that you have to make the decision. It all starts in the mind. And if you don't make the decision right here, your physical state will never change.
Yeah, that's real good. And so I like to think of this whole process as kind of like changing locations in the mind. So if you think about it in a real sense, it's kind of like hunting for a new house. Like, you know what house you want in your mind. Like, you see it, you know what you want, and so you go out and look for it. Maybe you'll find it, or maybe you'll have to have it ground built. But the thing is, you know what you want, and that's what you're searching for. You're not going to accept anything less. Yeah. So when you find that new house and you see it and you go in and you already have that vision, you can see where you see the potential. You see what you want it to be, not as what it is now. And that's how you have to look at your future. That's how you have to look at your dreams. And so you walk into this empty house, and some people see it as empty, and other people see it as, potential. Like, they have that vision. And so
gotta have vision.
You gotta have that vision.
Vision, the people perish.
Right.
That's Bible.
That's a good one. That's a real good one. Okay. So some people are going to see where you're going, and they're going to say, yes, this is the house. And then there's going to be those people who know that you have a vision for it, but they're going to say no anyway because they don't want to see you successful. So if you have that vision, say yes to it. So you're going to move into that house, and at that point, you have to clean out the other one. You got to go through the attic. You got to go through the garage, all of that. We moving the dust off the files, like go through it all. But everything from that old house cannot go into this new house.
Yeah. It can't.
So it can't. Like, there's just not enough room for it.
It's up the feng shui of the new house.
The who?
The feng shui.
Vocabulary, yes. So when you're moving in, you may have that old furniture that you never really liked from the beginning.
You got to get something new.
You got to get something new, because you can't take that into this new place of elevation. You have to be sure about it. If it doesn't make you happy, let it go. So we're going to move into this new house. We're going to take the good things from the old house and box it up. We're going to, get our crew together. Even if you have to do it by yourself, it's okay. You got to be your own best friend. You got to walk alone. Sometimes you may be lonely for a minute, but them right people going to come. Just stay faithful in your walk. Anyway, so you move into that new house. You got to get new furniture. Get the new color on the wall that you wanted, okay? Just anything that makes you happy, the things that are going to be helpful and of use in that new place that you're going, put that into your house. New furniture, new dishes. It's that simple. New dishes, new utilities, all of that. Like, just keep going and getting new things, and then fill it in with the old things that you saw as useful in the new place that you're going. So with that, I guess you could say the furniture and the decorations in that new house is positivity. It's joy. It's happiness. It's love. It's everything that helps in elevation and things to promote you and catapult you to the next level that you're trying to go to in life. So you leave everything negative, everything old, unuseful, leave it in that old house. It's just going to have to stay there. But you have to decipher which one is going to stay and which one is going to go in your mind. You have to make that decision.
Make the decision. So before we go, we just want to leave you with a few words of wisdom. I have a quote: don't downgrade your dreams just to fit your reality.
Upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. That was real good.
Yeah, that'll bless me.
You got anything else?
No, that's all.
Wait. Y'all got to follow us on social media if you want to be featured on the show. Each week, we will post a question, a comment, or something pertaining to the show that's coming up next. And so we will want responses from you guys to know what you think, what your thoughts are, where your mind is, and if you guys have any requests on topics that you want us to talk about.
Please.
Yes, so our social media will be on the screen. So add us, follow us, and you'll be featured on the next show.
And follow me on Twitter at AJ Motivates, or add me on Facebook at AJ Stevens.
I'll just have mine on the screen because it's too many S's, but it's basically Jerry Curls, but it'll be on the screen.